I wish that Honorable Respectable Prime Minister Narendra Modi is nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. Hello friends, my name is Rishi Amarnath Sharma and I am an Indian living in India. According to the Nobel Peace Prize, it is awarded to those individuals who work for the fraternity between nations, for abolition or reduction of armies, and or for the promotion of peace congress. Typically, Nobel Peace Prize honors work in the following areas, where one has resolved international conflicts through international diplomacy, where one has helped in reducing nuclear weapons to promote disarmament, where one helps in international cooperation, United Nations, World Trade Organizations, WHO, humanitarian efforts to promote peace, and to also establish peace in conflict zones. Some of the great human beings who have received Nobel Peace Prize in the past for their extraordinary efforts are Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, Kofi Annan, Malala Yousaf, Nargis Muhammad. You have also Muhammad Yunus, who was the chief advisor of Bangladesh, who was given the Nobel Peace Prize for his contribution in eradicating poverty through microfinance. You also have the Honorable Respectable ex-President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, who was given Nobel Peace Prize for his extraordinary international diplomacy and coordination with people. India's father of the nation, Honorable Respectable the late Mahatma Gandhi, was also nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. First in 1937, 1938, 39, then 47, but unfortunately he never received it. Who can nominate for the Nobel Peace Prize? The nomination of Nobel Peace Prize can come from international leaders, presidents, prime ministers, or the member of national parliaments of the respective countries who help run countries. Then international peace organizations can also nominate. Also, the nomination can come from international university professors, big dignitaries, and this nomination is given for that individual who has done extraordinary work to promote peace. I, as an Indian, request the world leaders, the member of parliaments, the peace organization to nominate Honorable Respectable Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, for his impactful leadership in peace, diplomacy, and human development. The Nobel Peace Prize nomination for Honorable Respectable Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be for year 2026 because the nomination for 2025 has already happened. I again request the world leaders, the member of parliaments, and the peace organizations to consider my request for nomination, and why as an Indian I think that Prime Minister Narendra Modi should be nominated. Under Prime Minister Modi's leadership, India played a significant role in international peace diplomacy and leadership. India played a balancing act in the Russia-Ukraine war, promoting peace from India's perspective. India under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership showcased vaccine diplomacy, under Prime Minister Modi's One Earth, One Health initiative, India distributed the COVID-19 vaccines to 100 countries in the world. I think this is a big act by India, which was led and demonstrated by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi believes in Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. That means the world is one for all. And in that process, India distributed more than 24 million vaccines to 42 African countries. Prime Minister Modi emerged as the voice of the Global South. Under his leadership, India hosted the G20 convention, where India invited the African Union to become the G20 member. This is an excellent example of international diplomacy, where India takes everyone together. The African Union was left behind, but Prime Minister Modi took that extra step and welcoming the African Union into the G20 world. Prime Minister Narendra Modi positioned India as a non-aligned leader, providing a third path between the West and China, advocating for peaceful coexistence and diplomatic solutions in international forums like BRICS, SCO, UNGA. This is an excellent example of showcasing international diplomacy to promote peace. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership and his tenure, whenever international countries, they faced natural calamities or wars, India has been the relief provider. Whether it is Turkey, whether it is Gaza, it is Yemen, and many more. India has shown that India is always ready to help people, to give relief, to promote peace. Now, this topic is a little bit close to my heart because since I have been born, I have been listening to this topic daily from my ancestors, from people, from everyone, and that is Jammu and Kashmir. This is an Indian's perspective. I have been born and brought up in New Delhi. But the issue of Jammu and Kashmir has always stayed since my birth. Now, when Article 370 was abolished, after that, peace did prevail in the region of Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi made it sure that through a democratic process, a democratic government is selected. His own government, BJP, lost, and Honorable Respectable, the current Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Farooq Abdullah's party, won and they came into power. The cricket legend of India, who lives in everyone's heart, Honorable Respectable Sachin Tendulkar, he visited the valley with his family. We all have pictures where he's enjoying with his family. He's also interacting with the locals. And this was a message that yes, peace is prevailing. So many development projects have been initiated in the Jammu and Kashmir valley. The latest Chenab Bridge is a great example of where the Indian government is trying its best to bring peace through a democratic process. Therefore, if just from my eyes, from an Indian eyes, abolition of Article 370 led to a valley who has been exposed to so much of terrorism for the last 40-45 years. It takes time for them. It takes time to bring peace slowly. And it was coming when the terrible Pahalgam attack happened. Pahalgam attack was designed by Pakistan to disrupt the peace process of Jammu and Kashmir. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and his government have tried all their level best to bring peace in the valley through democratic process. And when fair elections happened, the BJP lost to Mr. Omar Abdullah's party. It shows that the Prime Minister wanted a democratic government to exist so that peace comes through a democratic norm. Kashmir was a flashpoint between India and Pakistan. If you see, terrorism has always existed over there. After the abolition of Article 370, peace started prevailing. I feel this is a great example where an elected Prime Minister showed the courage, the wit to abolish the article through a democratic process, get a democratic government elected, and do all kinds of measures over there to bring peace in the valley. So a place who has been exposed with so much of terrorism, peace comes slowly. This is an excellent example of promoting an intent of peace. Just like the late Honorable Respectable Prime Minister of India, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Prime Minister Modi initially also tried his level best to normalize relations between Pakistan. He invited the Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif to India for his oath-taking ceremony. Many people criticize him that why did he land in Pakistan on the invitation of Nawaz Sharif for his family member's marriage. Absolutely, everyone has got their own views and opinions. From an Indian perspective, that was a gesture which the Prime Minister Narendra Modi wanted to have to build confidence between two countries. But then, what Pakistan did, we all know. So the Prime Minister has tried initially to work towards peace with Pakistan. India is the big brother. We are a bigger country. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi going to Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif's on his invitation, landing there. He did not need to do this. He did this to normalize relations to any extent. His intent was to work towards a dialogue, to work towards peace. India is a developing country still, and under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, more than 250 million people were eradicated out of multidimensional poverty. These are the facts. Under his tenure, there were various public sector good schemes, initiatives like Ujjwala Yojana, Ayushman Bharat, again to help bring equity between people. That again is a step towards promoting peace internally in the country. So there have been many domestic policies of Prime Minister Modi which have helped the poor in India to get elevated from their multi-dimensional poverty status, which again is an excellent intent towards promoting equity and peace in your country. It is very difficult to name the prize which Honorable Respectable Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been awarded by more than 20 nations. Africa, America, Middle East, Europe. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has been awarded the highest of honors by more than 20 countries. for his diplomacy, for his help in development, in human development, for his help towards democratic values, for him as leading India as a peacemaker all over the world, and many other initiatives. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is regarded as one of the tallest leader in the world today. Why is that? It is not easy to be given awards so easily. These awards are some of the highest civilian awards of the respective countries. So when world leaders, when they think that yes, Prime Minister Narendra Modi deserves this award because of so and so and so, that so and so, one thing is his international diplomacy, his international human cooperation to work towards peace. India is regarded as a peacemaker. If you talk about the international conflicts of Iran and US, of Israel and Palestine, of Ukraine and Russia, India is a peace mediator. And that is what Narendra Modi has demonstrated to the world. Under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's leadership, India has also contributed in climate diplomacy and sustainability, promoting clean energy, which has been very well recognized by the world. I again request and urge the world leaders, the member of parliaments, the member of peace organizations to just consider my request. I, as an Indian living in India in year 2025, firmly believe that Honorable, respectable Prime Minister Narendra Modi should be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize in year 2026. I have given my reasons for it. Mr. Narendra Modi is one of the tallest leaders in the world who is known for his international peace diplomacy, his global humanitarian effort, his effort and intent towards promoting peace in conflict-led zones, and as a tall leader who believes in the philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The world is one for all. Please consider my request.